Here at Broken Arrow, we print with Plastisol and water-based inks quite frequently. So here are some tips and tricks that I can talk to you about to help you with that process. Tip 1, the emulsion must be correct for the application process. We use 2 different types of emulsion. One is meant for Plastisol printing and the other is meant for water-based printing. This is a much quicker exposing emulsion, so therefore we can go through a lot more screens, versus our water-based emulsion takes quite a bit longer to expose, makes the process of getting the screen through our shop a little bit slower. Tip number 2, here at Broken Arrow, we use an LED exposure unit. The reason why we use that exposure unit is it gives us extremely fast exposure times, which leads to higher productivity. Tip number 3, think of your ink like baking a cake. The recipe has to be to the exact gram, and if it's not, you will fall into other problems, whether it be with the ink mixing itself or out there on the press. Tip number 4, now depending on the humidity in your shop, you basically have a stopwatch that starts the moment you put that ink in the screen. And if you don't get printment, you're gonna have that ink start drying up into the image and your images are gonna come out looking really bad. Tip number 5, make sure that you are set up properly to cure the garment and cure the ink that you're printing. We have high output gas dryers. What that does is it allows us to make sure that we're getting all the water out of the water-based ink, so all you have left is the pigment that's left on your shirt. At the end of the day, every shop is gonna run a little different. You have to make sure that the humidity is right, your temperature is right, all these different types of things. This is really what's gonna play a part into how well you can print water-based versus Plastisol.